to your AirPods.
Just not seeing it on the live feed.
Alright, now it should pop up. Alright, do you want to go up there and sit down here? Where? Just check it.
Hold on. Are we going to turn the music back on or not?
No, wait.
Check.
Oh, hold on. I don't know if it was close enough for that or not. Game number 2. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Coach K from St. Augustine High School. I'm going to be with you as much as I can. The first pitch in there for a call, strike 1. Game number 2. Oh, for those of you that turn that off. Don't need a echo of my dumbass voice. Let's go. Foul that one off. 0-2. For those of you just joining us on YouTube, this is game number 2 of the day against Cleveland State. Hawks won the first one, 6-3. 0-2 count. Ooh. Throw it out in the left-hand batter's box. Try to give him to chase. He didn't go for it. 1-2. Back out there again, just a little bit outside. 2-2. Not a bad day for baseball in Douglas, Georgia here in the wintertime. Ground ball over to third. Fielded by Diego. Nice throw over to first. Not in time. Good throw, good dig. Just a slow bounce. Big high hop on that second one. Slowed the ball down. Missed it by a hair. Cleveland with a runner at first. What's their mascot? I'm a little bit behind the power curve here this morning. Been on an airplane all night. Trying to keep it together. First pitch down and out in the zone. Ball 1. Webb a lefty. Lefties typically hold runners pretty good. Checks a runner. That pitch down and in. 2-0. Tried to follow the first game on YouTube as much as I could driving up here. Looked like the Hawks put together some decent baseball. Good pitching by Luke Smith. Ground ball, first base side, that's foul. 2-1 count. Always good to start the season with a win.
Cougars.
See if we can get 2 today.
Cougars. They're the Cougars. Their mascot. Cougars.
Cougars. All right, we got the Cleveland State Cougars, baby. High fly ball to right field. We got a guy out there. His name's Trey Jones. He makes the catch for out number 1. Here in the top of the first. Game number 2. See if I can get this roster for Cleveland State, see if we know any of these dudes. First pitch called strike 1. That is number 27. Let's see who this joker is. According to their roster, that's Evan Leonard. He's a freshman catcher from Clarksville Academy, Clarksville, Tennessee. What's your count? Called strike. 1-2? 0-2. 0-2. Out ahead of him here. Don't leave anything over the plate. Bring it inside. Usually take it outside. Try to get him to chase something in that left-hand batter's box. He goes out there. He chases it. Fouls it off. Cole Rambler giving chase over to the dugout. It's going to go foul. I think we're going to have a lot of fun this year with this team. Talking to the coaches. These dudes all seem to get together well. Hang out. Have a little fun. Hard line drive over to left field. That's going to be a base hit. Fielded by Braxton over there. Throws it in. That's going to leave runners at first and second for the Cougars. Pitch inside. We got one out. First and second. 1-0 count. That one's a bit inside. 2-0. Webb checks runners. A little bendy. That one bounce. He's going to get away from the catcher. Runners advance to second and third here with one out. Top of the first. Called strike. 3-1. Sometimes I think the umpire waits until the hitter throws his bat, assumes the call, and then he calls it a strike. We'll take the strike though. 3-1 count. One out. Runners second and third for the Cougars. That one a little low in the zone. That's ball 4. That's going to load them up here with one out. Big beefy dude coming up to the plate, number 21. Number 21 is Quade Carver, freshman from Knoxville, Tennessee, Powell High School. A little up in the zone, maybe a little out. Ball 1. Little bendy ended up a little low. 2-0. Webb's got to find the zone here. That one outside, might have got away from him a little bit. 3-0. Bases loaded. That pitch in there, called strike 1. 3-1. Taking it all the way. Need a couple big pitches here. Another good pitch called. Strike 2. 3-2. Runs it full. Way to get back in it. High fly ball, center field. Tanner giving chase. That was off the top of the fence for a home run. Grand slam for the Cougars. Bounced off the top of the fence. Heard the knock from here. All right, the Cougars take an early lead here, 4-0 over the Hawks in the top of the first. It's all right, we got some dudes. All right, here's the time when the coach is looking to see how your pitcher's going to respond. Ooh, that looks like a good pitch, maybe a little high, ball 1. Back out there, 2-0. Coach calls timeout. He's going to go out, talk to his pitcher, settle him down a bit, get him back in the game. Gotta make some plays. Zoom this in a little. Boys, we're just gonna have to get some hits. Problem solved. Make some outs, get some hits. Baseball's a simple game when you do that, right? Super simple.
Really easy, simple thing.
Just like golf. Just hit it straight. All right, here we go. Back at it. Hawks up, or excuse me, Cougars up 4-0 on our Hawks here. That pitch outside again. Looks like everything's running a little bit out on Webb. Got to make an adjustment here. That one came back in and caught the corner. Great pitch. Tailed at the end. That was a good looking pitch there by Webb. I think that's going to run us 3-1, 2-1. That pitch outside, ball 4.
It's 3-1.
It was 3-1. I'm going to make a bunch of bad calls up here this year, but we'll get past it. And folks, you're going to have to pardon the noise. I've been on an airplane all night. I'm starving. I'm hangry. Try to sneak a bite of food in here and there. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Another good pitch. Guy with the chase. Bottom dropped out of that one. The runner's going to take second on that one, though. That was a good dirt ball read by the runner. Nasty looking pitch. I'm not sure what it was, but a little bendy, curvy. That thing died at the end. That one stays outside, gets away from the catcher. Runner's going to go to third. First game of the year here. Stroud behind the plate, knocked a little bit of the rust off. We'll get it dialed in here. Ooh, that one got away from him again. That's looks like it's getting grip on it. It's not coming back in. I don't know. Those are tailing way off to the left-hand batter's box. And typically, it's not because he's aiming there. You can see it coming out of the hand. There we go. Came back in. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 2. All right. Hawks trying to get out of a jam here. Cougars with a runner at third. 2 outs. Number 12 coming up. Let's see who this joker is. He is Samuel Formby. He's a freshman outfielder. 6 foot 191 from the big city of Cedartown, Georgia. Got some family over that way. Hard ground ball, foul. Smoked it past the first base, but it is foul. That's a loud strike. Folks, just to give you a heads up, in between innings we have to put it on mute. We don't have the copyright to the music that we play like anyone else. And if we play it on YouTube, they can take the live feed down, so we will have to mute in between innings. But we will be back. We got 0-2 on this cat. All right, here we go. Oh, little dumpy one over into the gap. That's going to score a run. That one's going to go to the wall. Looked like it was going to die. He's rounding second, going to third. We might have a play. Nope. That's going to be a legit triple for Samuel Formby. That's going to bring up number 1 for the Cougars, Nate Severance. Redshirt sophomore. He's an outfielder. 5'10", 181 out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. First pitch in there called strike 1. pitch in there called strike 0-2. That one in the dirt, gets away from Stroud, but it runs up the third base line. The runner's not coming in. Good job blocking it up. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, out number 3. Hawks get out of it. Give up 5. Because we're going to see them at their first at bat in game 2, bottom of the first when we come back. We'll see you in a minute. All right, folks, here we go. Back at it. Bottom of the first inning. Hawks down to the Cougars 5-0 right now. We're going to see if we can get something going. Tanner Langley at the plate. First pitch. Hard swing, swing and a miss for strike 1.
It's a little left to
Ooh. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 0-2. That one outside. A little close. Called strike 3, inside corner. Out number 1 for the Hawks here in the bottom of the first inning. That's going to bring up Trey Jones. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Check swing did not. What's the number on that pitcher? That is Brandon Suggs, number 18. Hard ground ball over to second. Bobbled, fielded, throw. Not in time. Good hustle by Trey Jones there, getting down the line, beating out that ground ball to second base. All it took was a nice little bobble from the second baseman for him to get there. On the mound for the Cougars is number 18, Brandon Suggs. He's a red shirt sophomore. Righty, 6 foot 172 out of Knoxville. Trey over at first. First pitch in there called strike one. Mr. Jesse Brown, our third baseman. Throw over to first, not in time. Kinda close. Jones back safely. Must be scared. The pitcher must have saw that hustle on that ground ball. Trying to keep him in check over there. 1-1 count to Brown. Trey gets a lead. That pitch out. Catcher trying to frame it. Not going to buy it. I think we're 2-1 on Jesse. Fouls that one off. 2-2. Got a nice little decent, little small crowd here for a Friday daytime game. All right, 2-2, 1 out. Runner on first for the Hawks. That pitch is out. Oh, got him caught. There we go. Nope. Shit. All right. Trey got called up. Got him out at second. Catcher threw behind him. Back pick. Trey kind of caught no man's land. Couldn't get there. This will be out number 2. The count is going to be full on Jesse. 3-2. Foul tip caught by the catcher. Strike 3. Out number 3 for the Hawks. That's going to wrap up the first. Cougars still lead 5-0 as we head to the second. All right, folks, here we go. Top of the second. Hawks down 5-0 to the Cougars. New pitcher on the mound for the Hawks, Matt Misty. Matt's 5'11", redshirt sophomore from Florida Southwestern and Rowan Community College. Coming back off injury, right? Yep. Nice pitch. Is that 1-1? 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch looked good. A little bit in the zone. Down in the zone. 2-1. High fly ball over on the right side. Trey's camped out underneath it. Makes the catch for out number 1. First pitch in there, called strike. Hawks with 1 out here. Top of the second. Check swing. No, he didn't. Ball. One and 1. Down, little out, 2-1. So what happened to the scoreboard? Broke? Or are they getting a new one?
End of the last year went out on us. And so they're getting a new one put up.
Nice. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, way out in front of that one. No scoreboard today out in right field. Hawks getting a new one. It's going to be the best scoreboard ever. Two. I pitched a little up in the zone. Full count. Swing and a miss, gets away from the catcher. Drop strike 3, throws down. Gets the out at first. Out number 2. Here in the top of the second. Number 8, Nolan Sargent up. I'm sorry. For the Cougars now, it's going to be number 27, Evan Leonard. Misty on the mound still for the Hawks. Thrown 11 pitches. High fly ball. That's going to go out of plate. Nice pitch. Right down the pipe. Called strike. Tried to get him to chase that one way out. Not going for it. Two count. 2 outs. Nobody on. Ooh, nice pitch. Inside corner called Strike three. Out number three. And that wraps up the top of the second. The Hawks don't give up any runs as we head to the bottom of the second as they try to get the bats going. We'll be back with you shortly. All right, folks, here we go. Bottom of the second. Hawks down 5-0 to the Cougars from Cleveland State. Coming to the plate, number 24, Cole Rambler, the first baseman out of Ponte Vedra, Florida. Ground ball in play over the left side, fielded by the third baseman. He makes the throw for the out. That's funny. Bryce Marchman at the plate, hit a bomb first game, DH. That pitch inside, I think that's 2-0. Two-0 count to Marchman, nobody on here, bottom of the second. Man, that pitch looked down in the zone. Know about that, called strike. 2-1. Back down there, 2-2. I guess he's gonna call him Lou. Of course, from up here they don't look like strikes. And everybody knows that from those stands it's the best place to call balls and strikes. Grab ball and play, little hopper back to the pitcher. He makes the throw in time to get the out. Out number 2 here, bottom of the second. And if the stands were the best place to call balls and strikes, then wouldn't that be where the umpires sit? Anyway. But I can have an opinion. All right, 2 outs here. Trying to get the bats going. Braxton Brody at the plate. Ground ball over to third. Fielded. The throw in time for out number 3, and that'll wrap up the second inning. The Hawks don't get any runs. They're still down 5-0 to the Cleveland State Cougars. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's get back to it. Misty back on the mound for the Hawks as we open up the top of the third here. Hawks down 5-0 to Cleveland. The Cougars. I pitched a little outside, ball one. Number 16 at the plate for Cleveland. I pitched right down the pipe. 16, Nelson McKnight. 1-1. Matty Ice trying to put that jump. That one came in a little inside. 2-1. Oh, man. I'm not gonna strike. Is that 3-1? Was that a ball? He called it a ball? Yep. All right, 3-1 count.
Go get the ball.
That one low. All right, ball four. Cougars with a runner at first here, no outs. Top of the third. Pitch a little down on the zone. One up. Runner first, pick off attempt at first. Not in time. I like that pitch. I like that pitch a lot. Caught it a ball. Good spot. Just a little outside. Pick off again at first. He's back safely. Misty with a decent move over to first. Runner's getting out to the cut. Fakes the takeoff. That pitch in there for a called strike. 2-1. Let's go. Fake again. Pick him off. He's going. Ball in the dirt. Stroud can't find it. Runner will make it to second now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On Quade Carver, number 21. He hit the bomb last time, right? Yep. That pitch a bit out, didn't chase. Runs it full, 3-2. I'd bring this one in on the hands. See if he can turn on it. Challenge him. Oh my gosh. I like those corners, man. Didn't get the call. Walks him. It's going to bring up number 4, Drew Wood for the Cougars. Cougars with runners at first and second. No outs. Ground ball in play. Nice job by Cole Rambler for 1. Couldn't get back over and cover for 2. Great defensive stop there by the first baseman for the Hawks. We get 1. It's going to leave runners on the corners. Cole in the perfect spot. right, coach coming out to check on Misty. Did a ballerina split over there at first. Was trying to field that ball. Might have tore his junk a little. Rub some dirt on it. We'll get it going. Looks like he's all right. Gonna let him throw a practice pitch here. Let's see if he's all right. Yeah, he's gonna throw one. He says he's good. Let's see what he's got. Can he drive and put? Yeah, it looks good. All right, Misty's good. Good news. Let's get back at it. We got one out. Cougars with runners at first and third. It's going to bring up number 35, Riley Mahan. All right, first and third, what we got going here, boys? Let's see. Are they stealing? We're going to throw. Swing and a miss. Cut, throw. Runner at third, not going. Looks like we might have executed that first and third. Close to being right. If it was a cut from the start, if it's a called cut play because he threw it right to the second baseman, right? I'll give him credit for that. It's early. Early in the year. Early in the season. All right, we got a 1-1 count on Big 35 here. Nice pitch, 1-2. See if Misty can give 35 a little bit of left, right. Let's go. Big pitch, something nasty. Get him to chase. Got to block up the drop, strike 3 if it's in the dirt. Chase it outside, check swing. Did he go? Field umpire says no. 2-2. You know what? I think I'm going to run one more out there, see if he'll chase it. He wanted to chase that one. He wanted to chase it. He wants to chase. Stroud sets up a little bit outside. Nice. Goes there. Doesn't get to. Yes, he did! Nice. Strike 3. Out number 2. We'll take it. Same pitch. Didn't get it the last few times. Got it that time when we needed it. Like it. Number 12, Samuel Formby up. He's 1-1 on the day. He had a triple earlier. Over in the gap. Fouls that one off. 1-1. One and one count, runners second and third with 2 outs. Top of the third, ground ball through the gap on the left side. That's going to score 1. Play at the plate, nope. That's going to plate 2. Cougars extend their lead to 7 now on that base hit. It's going to leave 2 outs, runner on first for the Cougars now. Here in the top of the third. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, cuts the ball. That's number 1, Nate Severance at the plate. Pickoff attempt, got him! Yes, he did! Nice pickoff by Misty there to get the runner first for out number 3 to stop the bleeding here. in the top of the third as we head to the bottom. Hawks down 7-0, looking for some bats. All right, here we go. Back at it. Bottom of the third.
It's that easy to forget that outcome. This is the hardest thing.
Shortstop Diego Gonzalez leading it off here. The Hawks looking for some runs, looking for some hits that can turn into runs. First pitch inside there, ball one to Diego. I knew Misty was going to pick one off. That was a great pick to end that last inning, the top of the third. Ground ball, choppy off his foot. That's a foul ball because your foot is not in play. Where's the smoke coming from? They burning brush? Or is that my glaucoma? Okay.
I think I saw it too.
Yeah. A little smoke rolling in from somewhere. All right, we got 1-1 count on Diego. Fouls that one off 1-2.
Oh no, it's burning right now. They're trying to burn the wind right now. It's too windy for them.
Braden Suggs only at 23 pitches. That one way out there. Diego not chasing. I think that's going to run it 2-2. Whoo! Whoo! Man. Diego laid off that one. It looked good. He got a good call on his behalf on that one. Runs a count full. That was a ball 3-2. I wouldn't watch that pitch again. Nope. Gets away from the catcher. That's ball 4. Catcher's on top of it. Diego's going to hold up at first. And that's going to bring up the catcher, Travis Stroud. He's a lefty, right? Yep. Oh, he's hit some rockets, right? Yeah, he's hit some rockets in the fall. Strong dude. Stroud is strong dude. If he gets a hold of one, it will travel. Hawks with a runner on first, no outs here. Bottom of the third. Fouls that one off for strike one. Yeah, we got a nice little wind too blowing out, right? Nice. Straight dead center. The wind's blowing out. Pick off attempt at first. Diego back safely. Nope. Down and in. Stroud not chasing. 1-1. He's up in the zone. Attempt to call. Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike. So he's been calling more low than high. It's 50-50 on the outside pitches. That one's still up. That's going to run the count 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Everybody knows that's a hitter's count. Is he going to come at him? No outs. Pitchers don't want to start putting people on him with no outs, so he might come at him. And he did. He swings and misses for strike 2, 3-2. Runs it full. I'm betting he's going to come back at him. Something hittable. Looking for something hittable here. Inside, nice. Off the hands. Great piece of inside-out hitting by Stroud there on that ball that ran in on him. That's going to be a base hit. Hawks now with the runners at first and second. It's going to bring up the second baseman, Gavin Hamrick. Be interesting to see what kind of call coach puts in right here. Might be looking for a bunt. I'd slap something over on that left side. Big, huge gap there. Shortstop's behind the runner towards second. Huge jump by Diego there on the secondary lead. I'd square to bunt. Just throw this defensive off. You can get that third baseman, trick him into crashing. Let's see if he would trick. Nope, not going to do it. Comes in super low. Back pick attempt over at first. Stroud back safely. Gutsy play by the catcher there. Obviously got some confidence in his first baseman to be paying attention. This is college baseball. Would have been nice had Diego at third on that one. That pitch inside corner called strike. That's strike 1, 2-1. Hawks with a chance to get some back here. Keep moving them around. 2-1 count. Nice. Over to left, is it going to drop? Damn, nice play by the left fielder. Great defensive play. Thought it might have fallen. Thought it was going to fall. Makes a diving catch over there in left field. For the first out here, the bottom of the third for the Hawks. Hawks still with runners at first and second. And that's going to bring us back to the top with Tanner Langley, our center fielder. Tanner's got a good bat. He can do some damage. That pitch low. Ball 1. Hopefully second time through, Tanner's seen this guy's pitches. Time one up. Be patient. Early in the year, sometimes you tend to be a little overly aggressive. Just be patient. Fouls that one off first baseman, giving chase. That's going to land in the dugout, out of play. Foul ball. 1-1 count. Coach Tim over there coaching up Tanner on the swing. Trust your swing. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 is the count with 1 out. Runners first and second for the Hawks. They're down 7-0 right now to the Cougars. Looking for some hits. Turn into runs. Ground ball in play over on the left side. Diego's takes off. Throw to second. Oh, Diego rounded first. Safe. Diego jumps around the catcher there to tag the plate, and he is safe. Diego almost got caught. No man's land there. That was an aggressive turn. Not sure why he went, but we'll take the run. We did get the force out at second as they attempted the double play. And then came home once Diego rounded third. So that's going to be 2 outs now. Hawks get one back. Down 7-1 here. It's going to bring up Trey Jones, the right fielder, with a runner on first and 2 outs. That pitch is down in the zone, ball 1. Getting big secondary leads over there at first. This catcher's not scared to back pick, so we got to be mindful. Pick off attempt at first. Tanner back safely. Neither team today afraid to pick off. Tanner takes off the throw, and he is not in there. Called out at second. Solid one-hop throw by the catcher there for out number 3, and that wraps up the bottom of the third. As we head to the fourth, the Hawks are down 7-1 to Cleveland State. All right, folks, here we go. Top of the fourth, Hawks down 7-1. New pitcher for the Hawks, Jack Peak. Jack's 6'4", 240 lefty, redshirt freshman out of Columbus, Georgia. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, ball 1. So number 1 back at the plate, Nate Severance. Second pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, it's outside. That's the ball, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike, no outs. Up in the zone, ball 4. Cleveland with a leadoff walk here in the top of the fourth. It's going to bring on number 2, John Reed. Yes, he has 2 first names, John. Pick off tempo over first. He's back safely. Number 2 to plate for Cleveland, Runner at first, he takes off. Squares the bunt, pulls it back. The throw not going to be in time. He got a huge jump. Huge, huge jump. Not sure what he was reading on the picture there, but he took off quick. All right, the Cougars now with a runner at second with no outs. With a 2-0 count. Fouls that one off. 1-1's a count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second, no outs. No throw on the pickoff there.
He loves to pick up.
1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. Pickoff attempt at second. Not in time. Wrong side of the bat. Ground ball
What's he
up the
doing?
middle of the second. Fielded. The throw to first for the out.
What is he doing?
Runner at second. Saw the ball coming right at him. Turned and went back to second. Worked out for us. That was out number 1 there. On the ground ball fielded by Gavin Hammer. The throw to first for the out.
Looking at hard to
And that's going to bring up number 8, Nolan Sargent. He squared the bunt.
He did, but I don't
I
know.
think he pulled back.
He squared the bunt, pulled it back. I was looking down at the game changer here. That's ball 1. 1-0 count, runner at second for the Cougars. Runner takes off. They are reading him and getting jumps. Like Michael Jordan. Jeez. Not sure what they're reading on him, but they are taking off and getting huge leads. All right, 1 out. Runner at third. Ground ball over to first, fielded by Rambler. He's going to field it and tag first, but that's going to play to run. Great job defensively with the snag over there. Cougars played another run. They're going to lead 8-1 now. Freshman Rambler over there at first, looking sharp. That pitch inside gets away from Stroud. That was in the dirt. Number 27, Evan Leonard at the plate for the Cougars. Two outs and nobody on. 1-0 count. Oh, I like that pitch. I like this spot. Not good. 2-0. High fly ball over on the right side. Trey Jones camped out. Makes the catch for out number 3 to wrap up the top of the 4th here. All right, the Hawks looking for some bats as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Be back shortly. All right, here we go. Bottom of the fourth, Hawks down 8-1. Right fielder Trey Jones at the plate. The lefty with some power. Hawks looking for some hits. First pitch called, strike one. Are we getting velos on this dude at all?
There's a pocket right.
I wonder if it's picking him up. Check swing. Yes, he did. Called strike. 0-2. Two count to Jones. The pitch. Ground ball in play. Towards second. Fielded. The throw. In time. For out number one here in the bottom of the fourth.
He was good down the line.
Is Trey hurt? It looked like he pulls up at the end.
He's got some like little bad thing.
I saw him on a bike too before the game. All right, one out here. That's going to bring up the third baseman, Jesse Brown. Check swing called, strike.
His back did bother him during the fall, but I thought he was good. It might,
I think it just stiffens up sometimes.
yeah, it might have aggravated it.
A pitch up in the zone.
It's got to be right up
They
the
look right there.
One ball, one strike to Jesse.
They look
I don't know what to right about it,
Checked it, but called it a strike.
but he comes out.
1-2 count to Brown.
What's he throw in here? Curveball in the
Ground ball up the middle. Base hit for Jesse Brown. He'll hold up at first. All right. Trying to get it started. It's going to bring up now with one out, runner on first. Going to bring up Cole Rambler, first baseman. Cole's a solid hitter. That one above his head. One ball, no strikes. Runner first for the Hawks. Down 8-1 to the Cougars right now. Fouls that one off. One ball, one strike. That pitch up in the zone. 2-1. Swing and a miss. That one broke low. 2-2.
Come on, call, let's go, bud.
2-2 count. One out. Jesse Brown over at first. Pitch outside. Runs it full. 3-2 count. Runner at first.
Go, battle.
Fouls that one off. On the third base side. Count remains 3-2. Fouls that one off his foot. Count remains 3-2. Full count, runner at first for the Hawks. Ball high. Rambler draws a walk. It's going to be runners at first and second now with one out. And that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Bryce Marshman. Cleveland State coach calls timeout. Goes out and talks to his defense, his pitcher, his catcher. Not the defense, just the pitcher and the catcher. First charge timeout for Cleveland. All right, get back to action here. We've got one out. Hawks have runners at first and second. Bryce Marshman at the plate. Got that call down and a little out. Strike one, 0-1. Not the pitch he's looking for. Ground ball in play toward the shortstop, trying to turn it. One out at second. Oh, man. Looked close at first. The umpire called him out for the double play. And that'll wrap up the fourth. All right, here we go. Top of the fifth, some defensive changes for the Hawks. And at pitcher number 17, Dylan Huntley, a 6'4", 205er, right-handy freshman from Effingham County. And behind the plate, number 7, Peyton Bryant, 6'1", 190 catcher. We'll go over that. Sophomore from Coffee County. That first pitch was a ground ball. Was it fielded by first baseman? Fielded by Rambler, tossed over to Huntley. Yep, nice job covering first defensively by the pitcher in there as we get back to it here. That was a quick first out. That pitch in the dirt for ball one here to number 21, Quade Carver.
It's a grand slam on this one.
This guy hit a grand slam earlier. Pitch up and out. 2-0. Two-0 count, 1 out, no runners. Down and out, 3-0. Got to start finding the zone a little bit earlier in the counts. It's hard to work from behind all the time. We got to get ahead of these hitters. Good pitch. Oh man, that was not a man. That pitch looked good. Pitch looked like it caught the inside of the plate. Umpire called it ball 4. That's going to put a runner on first for the Cougars with 1 out. It's going to bring up number 4, Drew Wood. Pitch is inside, ball 1. One out, runner on first for the Cougars. 1 out count. Ground ball, left side, foul. 1-1. Runner takes off, the throw, got him.
Good job.
Not even close. Great job by the catcher there, Bryant. Out number 2 there on the bases. And it is a 1-2 count to the hitter. Wood still at the plate. Two count, 2 outs. Ground ball back to the pitcher, bounces off his foot, fielded by the second baseman. Nice throw to first for out number 3, and that will wrap up the top of the 5th. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, the Hawks still looking for some bats. We'll be back with you shortly.
Braxton Brady.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 5th. Braxton Brady leading it off for the Hawks. Hawks down 8-1 still to Cleveland State. Trying to get something going. Squares the bunt. Umpire said yes, he did. Tried to pull it back. Called strike 1. He poked at it. Pitch is up in the zone.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
1-1. Man, umpire does not like him up in the zone and called that a ball. That's a pitch I'm sending. We'll take it. 2-1 count. Gave him that outside one there. Interesting call. I will leave it at that. 2-2 count. I'm going to try to be nice this year to the umpires, but that may last only a game or two. Ground ball over the left side. Nice. Great job. Defense was shifted way over to first base side, and he dumps it to the left side of the third baseman who was playing in the shortstop position. Good little piece of hitting. Take it. Base hit. That's going to bring up Diego Gonzalez here. No outs, runner on first for the Hawks. Big defensive shift. I didn't even notice it until he hit it.
Yeah, 2 strikes on.
Down in the third.
I think they shifted over after you got 2 on.
About to say, I mean, it's squared a buck, you know.
Like it. 1 ball, no strikes to Diego. Peyton from right here, Coffee County, hometowner. Need a bat right here. Runners first and second for the Hawks, no outs. Man, he called that at that time. Hadn't been calling it. Called that outside pitch a strike. 0-1. Creeping on the lead at second. Outside pitch, back pitch at first, back pick at first, back safely is Diego.
Good play, Silla.
You cannot sleep on this catcher, even with runners in front of the runner at first. We are 1-1 count on Peyton. 1-1, no outs. Runners first and second. That pitch down in the zone for ball 2, 2-1. Let's watch this first baseman. He starts off playing behind the runner. Is he crashing every time? To the bag. Didn't that time. That pitch down the middle, called strike. 2-2. So maybe the back pick is a call. Call plays. If he's not crashing every time. That one's off his foot. That's a foul ball. Count stays 2-2. Two count to Peyton. Outside, 3-2, full count. Full count. Runners first and second, no outs for the Hawks. Got a chance to do some damage here. Let's move some runners. Little blooper on the off the hands, fly ball. It's going to land fair in left field. Nice. We'll take it. Little flingle. Tough spot to be in as a base runner, but Braxton read it great. Made it to third. That thing dropped just in the outfield on the left field side, right off the hands and the handle of the bat. And that's going to load the bases with no outs for the Hawks. And that's going to bring up our second baseman, Gavin Hamrick. Right? That's Gavin. Pitch called a strike on the inside corner. was outside 1-1. One count, no outs, bases loaded. Got a chance to do some damage here, to get some runs back. Stay in this game. That was the pitch. That one called strike. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, out number 1. That's going to take us back to the top. Tanner Langley is due this game. This is the opportunity to do some damage. 1 out, bases loaded. First pitch in there called strike. Wondering how long they're going to keep this pitcher in there. He's at about 78 pitches this early in the season. What's the Cubs like to run you guys to?
Early on,
Swing and a miss, strike 2, 0-2, 1 out. Well, bases are loaded, so he's probably not going to throw any garbage in the dirt that can risk getting by the catcher. He's probably safest pitch the pitcher can make would be over in the left-hand batter's box. Catcher leans toward for an outside pitch. Let's see where it goes. That's down and out. Ball 1, 1-2. 1-2 count, same situation. Don't want to leave it over the plate. You don't want to bounce it in the dirt. Comes at him, he swings and a hit. It's deep, deep to the gap. To the gap, that's going to bounce. 1 hop the wall. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. That's going to be a 2-run RBI for Tanner Langley. Hawks down 8-3 now. Time on the field. Great piece of 1-2 hitting by Tanner. Coach calls timeout from Cleveland State. Pitchers at 82 pitches. This early in the season, that might be it. Looks like it is. All right, we'll take a quick break here while this new pitcher warms up for Cleveland. Pitcher for Cleveland State is J.C. Armour, number 15, sophomore right-handed pitcher, 6'4", 186, out of Heritage High School up in Ringgold, Georgia. Good hit by Tanner there. Hawks down 8-3. Trey Jones at the plate now with one out. Runners second and third. First pitch is a ball. Hang one up there for Trey. Let's go. Oh. Swing and a miss. 1-1. One out. Runners at second and third for the Hawks. They're down 8-3. Bottom of the fifth. Pitch inside, bounce off the catcher, gets away from him. The runners are not advancing.
So I called
Yeah.
it umpire.
That one bounced off the umpire. A little quick timeout here for the umpire. Looks like he took that one off the forearm. Coach is out checking on him. Field umpire checking on him. Picks his mask up. Looks like he's all right. We're going to get back to it here. All right, getting back to it. 2-1 count on Trey Jones. Runners second and third for the Hawks with one out here. Bottom of the fifth. Nice line drive over the right side, over the first baseman's head into right field. That's going to score one. He rounds. It's going to score two. Nice base hit by Trey Jones. Two RBI base hit. Hawks are chopping at it. Keep chopping at it. 8-5 now. Kind of a weird hit, wasn't it? Was it off the hands? Still muscled it out there. All right, now we have one out, runner at first, and that's going to bring up Jesse Brown, the third baseman. That first pitch up in the zone, ball one. Hawks down 8-5, chipping away. Trey gets the lead at first. Pitcher peeks over at him. Pitch in the dirt. 2-0. I haven't seen a lot of control yet out of this pitcher. Two balls, no strikes. Ooh, that little bendy came back in and caught the inside corner. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nice ground ball over to the left side. That's going to be fair. Bounces over the third baseman's head. Fielded by the left fielder. Trey Jones holds up at second. That's a base hit for Jesse Brown. Keep it going. Keep it moving. And that's going to bring up number 24, the first baseman, Cole Rambler, with one out, runners first and second. Hawks showing some life here. Showing some fight. You got to have that dog in you, because dogs don't sit. Oh, man, come on, dude. That first pitch called a strike outside. Outside low in the zone. Caught the zone for strike one. One out, runner at second. First and second for the Hawks. Fouls that one off. Just missed it. 0-2 count to Rambler. Don't want to throw this one in the dirt. Get past the catcher. Look for this one maybe to be in the left-hand batter's box. If the pitcher's got enough control. Oh, came inside and hit him. We'll take it. Hit by pitch. Cole Rambler down to first. That's going to load him up. Load him up and bring up our designated hitter, Bryce Marchman. He can do some damage. 1 out, bases loaded for the Hawks.
Let's go, 2. We need you. Let's go.
Back in this game. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Dugout's coming back alive. First pitch did swing, called strike 1. Let's see what kind of pitches Bryce sees here. Cleveland knows he's got the power. Bases loaded. Did some damage in game 1. That pitch outside. 1-1's a count. Can't beg for it. That one was truly out. 1-1, 1 out, bases loaded. The pitch outside and down. 2-1. Nowhere to put him. You got to pitch to him. You got to pitch for an out. 2-1 count, the pitch. Ooh, fouls that one off. 2-2. Gotta be patient hitting right now. 2-2 count, bases loaded. You're down. Don't chase any garbage. Don't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Let's go, 2. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's see where the defense sets up. Second baseman's kind of pinching in. First baseman playing even with the grass. Nice. Ball up the middle. Second baseman fields it, makes the throw to first, not in time. Jesse Brown is going to get tagged out at home. Damn. Trey scored though, right?
Yes.
But that's going to play to run. Hawks down 8-6, down by 2 now. It's going to bring up Braxton Brady. Hit that just to the spot where there's no chance for the double play. That first pitch on Brady is outside for ball 1. Hawks down by 2 now with 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Runners first and second. Pitch is up, ball. 2-0 count. Oh, inside off the catcher. Did that hit him? It did. It hit him. Braxton's going to take first on a hit by pitch. That's going to load him up with 2 outs and bring up Diego Gonzalez. Cleveland State coach calls time. Looks like we might see a pitching change. It looks like he's calling for a lefty. All right, we are going to have a pitching change by Cleveland State. We're going to take a timeout with 2 outs with bases loaded for the Hawks. They're down by 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. All right, here we go. New pitcher for Cleveland State. Cade Batchelor, sophomore righty, 6'1", 203, out of Maryville, Tennessee. The Hawks still in 1-1 count, 2 outs, bases juiced. Hawks down 8-6. Oh, swing and a miss. 1-2.
Let's go, 6. Come on. Let's go.
Outside, away from the catcher, gets away. That's going to play to run. Cole Rambler comes in to score. Hawks have eaten back at this lead. Down 8-0 at one point. Now they're down 8-7, down by 1. Still got runners at second and third with 2 outs. Diego at the plate with a 2-2 count. 2-2 count. Ground ball back to the pitcher, fielded by him. Runs over, makes the toss for out number 3. But the Hawks get 7 back here on Cleveland State. Come within 1 as we head to the 6th inning. We'll be back. All right, here we go. Getting back to it. Top of the 6th, defensively, got 1 change. We've got, who we got at short? Dalton Smith at short, 6'2", 170 infielder, sophomore from Valwood, replacing Diego. Hawks only down by 1 here in the top of the 6th. Dylan's back on the mound. Peyton's still behind the plate. Jesse at third. Cole at first, Gavin at second, Trey right, Tanner center, Braxton in left. First pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Top of the 6th here. Hawks down 8-7 to the Cleveland State Cougars. Hawks showing some life here late in the game. That pitch outside for ball 1. 1-1. Fouls that one off on the right side for strike number 2, 1-2. One, 2 count, no outs, nobody on. Top of the 6th, leadoff hitter. Pitch is outside, 2-2. Fouls that one off. Count stays 2-2. Fly ball right side. That's going to go out of play. Count remains 2-2. Nice. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Out number 1. Great pitch. That's going to bring up number 12, Samuel Formby for the Cougars. One out, nobody on. Go high in the zone for ball 1. Inside, 2-0. Hard ground ball over there first, fielded by Rambler. Snags it, touches first for out number 2. God, Cole's got such a good glove. Rambler over there holding it down.
This bat is hot. He's soft.
We can grow some baseball players in St. Johns County, Florida. Let's go. 2 outs here, top of the 6th. Squares the bunt, pushes over to the right side, fielded by Rambler, who tags the runner in the base path for out number 3, and that wraps up the top of the 6th. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, we try to keep it going here in Douglas, Georgia. We'll be back with you shortly. All right, here we go. Bottom of the 6th, Peyton Bryant up. First pitch over his head for ball 1. Hawks down 8-7. Had a great 5th inning. They shut down top of the 6th and try to keep the bats going here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-0 count to Peyton. Hawks looking for 1 run to tie this up. That one over his head again. Ball 3. 3-0. Got that call, 3-1. Got to come to him. Cougars don't want to give up any more base runners or hits. Is he going to challenge him? Going to walk him. Oh, man, come on. That ball looks super low in the zone. Got the call. Called strike, 3-2. I gotta stop pouncing on the umpires. It's just, I gotta stop doing that, especially if they watch these videos.
It's hard not to.
Fouls that one off. Count stays 3-2. watch the feeds and be like, that guy calling the game from South Georgia's a dude. Hard line drive over left. That's going to fall in for at least a base hit. Ryan makes the turn and stops it first. Way to get it going here. Bottom of the 6th. Leadoff single. Hard hit ball.
And you better. You got Nate Thomas here.
Nate Thomas, number 10. All right, coming up to bat now. He's wearing 10?
Yeah, it's different than on there.
Yeah. Where's Nate at on here? All right, coming up to hit now is Nate Thomas, 6'3", 210, infielder, outfielder, freshman from Mount Vernon Presbyterian. Who's he hitting for, Gavin?
Gavin.
All right. Nate Thomas in, hitting for Gavin Hemrick. We got no outs. Runner on first here. Bottom of the 6th. Hawks down 8-7 to the Cleveland State Cougars. Trying to mount a comeback. Down by 8 earlier in this game. The bats are coming alive. Got to be smart on the bases. That ball's down and out for ball 1 to Nate. Nate, no. Pops out or fouls it off.
Let's go, 10.
1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Nate. No outs. Runner first for the Hawks.
Let's go.
Got to keep moving him over. Got to tie this up. Got to tie this game up. Inside corner called strike 1 and 2.
Let's go, 10. Come on.
I don't think Nate was looking for that one to come inside.
Let's go, bud.
Down and out. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, out number 1. Good cut, just missed it. That'll be 1 out with the runner on first. And that is going to take us back to the top of the lineup. Tanner Langley, the center fielder, looking to do some damage. Runner at first, 1 out. Curveball comes in, does not catch the plate for ball 1. Pitcher checks the runner, comes set. The pitch up in the zone.
Leave it.
2-0. Pitch down and out. 3-0. Cougars do not want to be putting runners on base, so is he going to pitch to try to get it out? Or is he going to walk him? Up and in. Ball 4. Tanner draws the ball. That's going to bring up the right fielder, Trey Jones, with runners at first and second with 1 out. Coach Tim over there coaching him up as he enters the box. Runners first and second. First pitch inside, gets away from the catcher. Nice. Good dirt ball read by Peyton Bryant at second to swipe third base. Great read. Great base running. Great base running leads to runs. Good job by Peyton there. Now we got runners first and third. 1 out. What's the first and third D? Second baseman, or excuse me, shortstop is playing to the right of second base, so they are playing Trey to pull hard to the right. Big, huge gap. Left-hand side of the diamond. Trey fouls that one off. That's going to go 1-1, I believe. All right. Shortstop playing behind second base. Shading toward right field. Fouls that one off. 1-2.
Base hit, let's go. Come on.
1-2 count, 1 out. Runners first and third. Coach gives the sign to the runners. Let's see what they do. He's going. Oh, fouls it off again. Left side, third baseman giving chase. He's going to give up because it's going out of play. What is this? If it's there, take it. Yeah. That's what I figured. I'm not going to call it out on the video, but that's what I figured. All right. 1-2 is the count. 1 out. Runners first and third. Pickoff attempt at first. Tanner back safely. Peyton's on third. Hawks down by 1. Bottom of the 6th. The pitch. Fouls it off. That's a good job. Good job fighting that off.
Let's go, keep fighting,
Trey
let's
being
go,
hard
bud.
out.
Not the pitch that he wants to hit. That one was a little close on the outside, so he just dumped the bat out there and fouled it off. Good job there. Count remains 1-2 with 1 out. Runners first and third. That comes in the dirt.
Leave it.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2.
Go, you got the battle. Come on, man.
Trey Jones at the plate battling. Trying to make something happen here. Trying to tie this game up. 2-2 count. Runner takes off. Hard. Line drive over the center fielder's head. 1 hops the wall. Center fielder picks it up. That's going to score 1. 2. That's a triple. A triple for Trey Jones. The Hawks take the lead. Oh my goodness. Trey Jones comes through, baby. 1 hops the wall with a triple. Great job. What's up? Getting a new arm. All right. Cleveland State's going to make a pitching change. We're going to take a quick break, but no surprise, folks. There's a lot of dog left in these Hawks. They're fighting. Let's go. All right, folks, let's get back to it. Here we go. Hawks lead 9-8 after being down 8-zip. Got a little fight in them. We got one out. Trey Jones at third. Jesse Brown at the plate. First pitch is over his head for ball one. Hawks trying to keep it going. They've been battling. The bats have come alive late. It was looking abysmal at first. We're getting it going. That pitch, not a strike. 2-0. All you folks watching at home, we wish you were here. Nope. Pitch is up in the zone, 3-0. Definitely probably getting a take sign from coach right now. We don't want to be swinging it. Ball 4 with one out. There we go. There we go. That's a line drive over the right fielder's head off the wall. Jesse rounds second. That's going to score a run. And he's going to be in at second base with an RBI double. Let's go. Did not think he would be swinging on a 3-0. Dumped that oppo over the right fielder's head. Hell of a hit. To bring up another hitter, our first baseman, Cole Rambler. With one out, the Hawks with a runner at second. They lead 10-8 over Cleveland State. Pitch up and out, up in the zone, ball 1. Hawks trying to become the Cougar Killers. Let's go. That pitch way out. Left-hand batter's box, 2-0. Fouls that one off, 2-1. Cole got a new nickname, Rambo? Rambo, I like it. First blood. 2-1 count to Rambler. One out. Brown at second. Hawks up 10-8. Oh, that one hits him. That hit Cole and then hit the umpire. The umpire's hobbling off for a minute, calling time. Looks like he's got a good attitude about it, though. And your attitude's half the battle, right?
Poor Red. That's the bad thing.
All right, the Hawks are trying to keep it going. Who's two? Is that Bryce? Okay, it is Bryce, yeah. All right, one out, runners first and second. Designated hitter Bryce Marchman at the plate. Hawks up 10-8. That pitch is outside. Bryce not chasing. No throw on the step off. 1-0 count to Bryce. Runners first and second. Hawks still with just one out. That's down and in. That is not a strike. 2-0. Bottom of the sixth. Outside, 3-0. Definitely not looking to load it up. Who's on deck? That's Ladorian. Looks like Ladorian Jordan's on deck. That pitch called a strike, 3-1 to Bryce. Fouls that one off. 3-2, full count. 3-2, one out. Runners first and second for the Hawks. Payoff pitch. Big pitch here. Fouls it off. Bryce staying alive. Full count, 1 out. Runners first and second. Payoff pitch. Fouls it off. He's still alive. Count stays 3-2. Good at bats. Good at bats lead to runs, baby. Good at bats lead to base runners that lead to runs. Oh no. Called strike 3 on a questionable pitch. It's 2 outs now. Runners first and second. That's going to bring up LaDorian Jordan, the 5'10", 165 outfielder. He's a sophomore transfer from Shorter College. Is that Dalton? 27. All right, 2 outs. Runners first and second for the Hawks. They're up 10-8 here, bottom of the 6th. Trying to keep it going. Trying to keep it going. That first pitch in there comes back over the plate for strike 1. Ooh, swing and a miss. Strike 2. I don't know if he was expecting that one to come that far in. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Fouls that one off his foot. I know Cleveland State turned this into a doubleheader today. They're trying to get back to Tennessee before the snow hits, but they might be getting home about the time it starts coming down. That pitch is outside, 1-2 with 2 outs. One, two outs. The pitch. Fouls it off. He's staying alive. Good at bat by LaDorian Jordan. Don't be an easy out. Be hard. Stay hard. Be hard to beat. Across the board. Oh, got the call for strike 3, out 3. But the Hawks do some more damage. They're up 10-8 now as we head to the top of the 7th. Who's going to pitch? Here we go. Top of the 7th, we got some changes defensively. We got the Dorian Jordan out in left. Jesse Brown moves over to second. Nate Thomas at third. New pitcher is Hayden Gemrick, 5'10", 170, righty sophomore from the Monroe area. First pitch, hitter squares the bunt, pulls it back, called strike. Top of the 7th. Hawks looking for 3 outs. They lead 10-8 over the Cleveland State Cougars. We are 0-1 count on the hitter. 0-2 on John Reed, number 2 for Cleveland State. No balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter. Reed calls timeout. Steps back into the box with an 0-2 count. Great pitch. Inside, a little high for ball 1, 1-2. Nice. Didn't chase that outside pitch. 2-2. I'm going to stick this one in right in on his hands, catch the inside corner. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, out 1. Great pitch. Boys looking a little juiced up here in the top of the 7th, trying to wrap this up. Hawks looking for a doubleheader sweep today to open the season. Nice pitch, called strike 1. A little up in the zone, outside corner on the lefty. Great pitch. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Comes inside. Did he hit him? Caught the top of his shoe. That's going to be a hit by pitch. He's going to take first base. That was Nolan Sargent, number 8 for Cleveland State. Who's doing game changer? Somebody in the dugout? All right, that's going to bring up number 27, Evan Leonard. 1 for 3 on the day. Runner at first, 1 out. Nice, outside corner, caught it. Called strike. I'm okay when they're calling them outside if they're doing it for both sides. Looks like it's settled down to doing it in the last couple innings here. Inside, ground ball over to short, looking to turn 2. There's 1. There's 2! Double play, baby! Double play! Hawks win 10-8 over Cleveland State as they sweep the doubleheader to open the season here at home in Douglas, Georgia. Lots of energy by the team there. Way to battle, way to fight to the end. I hope you folks had a good time. We're going to have a lot of those this year. We're going to watch this team play some good baseball. Good group of boys down there these coaches have put together. Stay with us this season. We'll keep it interesting. We're going to sign out here from Douglas, Georgia. Thanks for dialing in. We'll see you Monday at Santa Fe. Yep, I'll try to be there.